Hello, welcome to the game dev that we do game dev on stream. I'm Mike, and I'm going to be making a game about adventuring. It's going to be good. Let's do it. Last time we did a little bit of work on this stuff, but I haven't thought about it that much. Also, I was not able to work on Thursday, Friday due to my new agreement with work. So I'm working 5 days a week with them at the moment. Which means less time for game dev until sometime in January, where I'll be going full-time game dev for like a week or maybe two. And then I'll be starting a new job full-time again. So I'm hoping to get pretty far along in the next couple of weeks of weekends and such, so that I can get to the point where we're going to be making solid progress and almost ready to ship. I'm going to try and get some voice acting sorted out. I'm going to try and get some music and stuff sorted out. Things like that. So, I don't know. We'll see how it all goes. Good to see you there, Adrian. Good to see you as well. Stalk for Water. Anybody else who's hanging out. Good to see you as all. Hope you're doing well. I really didn't miss any names in the chat. I said I wanted floorboards in that bedroom. I still might, but it's going to be like remain a P3, which won't get touched unless we have time for it, basically. More hotspots. I think I already did do some more hotspots. I think I kind of went through and did that. Adding more clutter, I feel like it's an important thing, but I think we can leave it. Like, I could ship without that. Let's open up the art program and the game program, and we'll see where we go with that. I'm drinking orange juice with some apple cider in it. I just had some cheese and wine and stuff, which was great, and now I'm doing this. G'day there, Timur. Hope you're doing good. Jane Foxes, hello. We're looking at the bedroom. Let's open that up. So I did, I went and added some hotspots and stuff. The question is, like, I think I put look on them, but I didn't put interact very much on them. So if you interact with a thing and it has like a default action, hey Toplin, good to see you. If we have default actions, the idea of a default action. So if I was to start the game right now and left click on the poster here, what will happen? What's the default action look like? I can't do anything with it. So it's going to do that on everything basically that we haven't set up. But this is like, nah, I like it there, because like it's a poster, you know, nah, I like it there. So one thing I was thinking about is that you can tag things you can tag things with properties like this. Beep boop, like that. You go edit schema and you can add new property types and stuff. I think. I don't know. Something like that. That's probably the way you're supposed to do that. Anyway, you can do that with the hotspots if you want to. You can change the hotspot properties by extending them with the tags in the property tags. You also add descriptions. If you add a description, then it needs to say like a descriptive thing like worm poster. Like that. And now when you move your mouse over it in the game, it'll say worm poster. So he says worm poster now. Whereas this one doesn't. Man, I was extremely extensive with my descriptions there. That's a bit long. Anyway, what we could do, using either tags or names, we could actually have the global handler, so I don't need to assign a thing per object. I can just do it all in one place. To do that, it goes into the global script. So basically, you have a 2-click handler script in the global scripts, I think it is. 2-click handler somewhere here. I believe it's either in here or in global script. I'm not sure which one. One of these has the text in it, which was, I can't do anything with it. That was right? If it's unallocated an action, it just does a default statement for a hotspot. And it does a default statement for an object and any other types as well. I can't do anything with it. So I can just search for that phrase inside the global script. Okay, so here it is. So you can see this is the unhandled events section. Now, if I'm in debug mode, I want this to tell me like, yo, this is unhandled. And then I just like put in, like, we've just got some defaults here, right? So unhandled events for characters, unhandled events for inventory items, and so on. We got objects, hotspots, there you go. So if I wanted to handle these in a special way, I could be like, okay, there's no handled event, but does this object have a property for its description, for example? Love and Thunder, good to see you. It's me with me. I'm here with Fractal Mind Dev. We're here with Fractal Mind Mike. It's a good time. Will the Piss Tank be a secret character and its only function solves every puzzle? No. That would break the game. I wouldn't do that. Hey, Blue X, good to see you. Just woke up in the middle of the night here. Oh, man. I hope you have a good sleep if you're going back to do that. I'm kind of feeling a bit tired. So if I was to like say, hey, if what's type? Type is look, so that's the event type. And what is the type of object? But we don't have the object instance. Let's find out where unhandled event is processed. It's literally only in this file? Find that hard to believe, but okay. I feel like there has to be a place where this is called from. There's a lot of code in here. A lot of it's from like previous game. Let's look up unhandled event. Really? Now we can't find it at all? Really? Find. Okay. Find current project. Okay, whatever. Let's whoops. Let's search the internet. Let's search this document. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. I have anonymous follows on the channel, so feel free to lurk if you would like to, or jump in the chat and say hello. So what I'm trying to learn about right now is, can I know who was responsible for calling this event? And it seems like the answer is no, unless there's further documentation here. This callback can only be declared on room script. It is called after the function call room script value. It is executed, but not immediately. You can read any arbitrary integer value passed from call room script. Additional information is available here. Okay, well that's not actually useful. We were actually interested in only this function. Note, character stands on hotspot event does not trigger this function, nor will it be triggered if there is any click event handler defined, nor if the player clicks on nothing. It's hotspot 0, right? I really feel like they're missing like a very fundamental part of the API design here, where it's like, yo, we have an unhandled event, we have like the type of the object, and we have the type of the interaction, but we don't have the actual thing that you're clicked on, so we can't tell you anything about that thing. That seems like a huge oversight in API design. I don't think I actually am interested in that call room script anymore. Artorius, hello, good to see you. Jumping in the chat and saying hello. Hi, great to see you. Thank you for joining us. I don't think this is fixable. So what about on event? Call whenever certain game events occur. The value of data depends on which event has occurred. The possible values of event are all of these things. None of these events. 0 of these events are the kind of events that I'd be interested in, where it's an unhandled event. There's too many things that are called events in this engine. Too many things are events. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it was made by somebody who like didn't really think that hard about the API design, and then they just never fixed it, when like it seems like it should be obvious. Ideally, you would know what object was clicked on. Like, if it's a hotspot or an object or a character or a inventory. Apparently we have nothings. When you look at nothing and look at and interact with nothing, why is nothing 4? That's weird, right? Why is nothing 4? Okay. Make Half-Life 3 next? Yeah, no problem. Easy. No problem at all. I think they're already making it, though. I think Valve have actually gotten off their butts and are working on it again. We'll see about that. I want to go look at the script and see if we handle any 4 whats. Is whatever 4? Oh, that's right. It doesn't highlight in this editor. This editor's also terrible. 3, 5. They never handle 4. Which makes sense, because it did say in the code... sorry, not the code. In the document here, it said that nothings don't trigger this event. If the player clicks on nothing, it won't trigger the event. Which literally means you can never have... You can never have these states. I guess. Okay. Just gonna reread this. Call when an event occurs, but no corresponding event handler has been configured. This is typically used to display a default "I can't do that" type response in order to avoid having to add unique messages for all in-game interactions. The values of what and type tell you what the player did. The possible values are listed below. Yeah, literally doesn't give you any kind of like context. There's no context to this click, which is like a huge oversight, massive oversight. I wonder if we could do something about that somehow. Maybe. Let's check out two-click handler. Okay, that's custom code. So if you got a nothing, and you have no active inventory, process click. What? Oh, if it's not nothing. Yeah, okay. So we could... What's get location type defined? It's literally right there, so... What type of room thing is seen under the given screen coordinates? Okay, screen coordinates, okay. Whether it is a character, object, hotspot, nothing at all. This may be useful, for example, if you want to process a mouse click differently depending on what the player clicks on. It's important to know that this will work only if there's a room viewport found on screen at that point. Otherwise, this function will fail and return nothing. It's also, this function is blocked by any interactable non-room object, such as GUI, and will return nothing as well. Yeah, I mean, all that makes sense, and it's good to know. Let's get location type. Is there like a get location hotspot, get location object, etc.? Like, it's going to return the type, but it won't return me the ID of the object, right? It's not like get location anything else. This seems like a huge oversight, this, like, model. Like, why not expose this to me so that I can do more fun and more useful functionality in my program? Chelnov, g'day, good to see you. Can you not grab the current hotspot from the current XY coordinates when the event occurs? Hotspot get at screen. Oh, okay, that's how you do it. Thanks, Chelnov. Yeah, I hadn't gotten there yet. I was going to search and see if I could figure that out. So it's under hotspot. So I'd have to do object.get at screen XY and hotspot get at screen XY and character get at screen XY, I guess. That's what I guess from what you've typed. Let's just look at that documentation. Hotspot dot get. I guess you can't do the dots. Yeah. So. Oh, there it is. So this is that function, but returning the actual hotspot. So I could do what is it that I've clicked on, and then I could call the appropriate thing to get the actual thing. And then I could get the data off of that object, and that way I can have just like, I can use the GUI to add descriptions to objects instead of having to go in and write individual functions for every single thing, which is like a huge pain in the butt. Having to change, like, you know, do that all the time. Like, if it's just like there to look at, I should be able just to add a property and it will just like, okay, here's what it says when you look at it. That would be cooler. A little bit of extra work to get there, but I think we can do it. So, by the way, this is not a task on my task list. I just decided to do, I'll blame the cheese. We're blaming the cheese for this. Day 51. Decided to tackle object property based. I didn't even type that right. Object property based response GUI. No, what do you call it? Interface? Interaction responses. There you go. And then I guess just put this here and we'll update this onto actually implement it if we do manage to implement it. We already know the type, so we're just going to switch on the type. Sorry, switch on the what? No, wait. Yeah, what? This is badly named. But fine, whatever. Who cares, right? Who cares? Nobody cares. Nobody actually cares about anything. Everybody does it wrong anyway. Case. Hotspot. Let's say what hotspot? Do we do what hotspot like that? Seems like a bad idea. So we got hotspots, we got objects, and we got characters. Is that all we got? Oh, inventory. I guess we could try inventory, see if that's a thing. Inventory. Okay. This editor sucks. I wonder if this needs to be a pointer. Hotspot. Get at room X. No, get at screen. I keep typing object wrong. I don't think this will work, but we'll see. Seems to be there. Okay. I don't know what to do here. Let me see. Let's go to room. Let's go to that hotspot. And see if we can add a property. Edit schema. The available properties for this item are shown below. So where do I edit the property schema? Is that a thing? Returns custom property setting for the property for the hotspot. The command works with number properties, returns number. Boolean properties returns 1 if the box is checked, 0 if not. Use the equivalent get text property function to get text property. Okay. How do I define properties? Beep boop, I just want to know how to create properties. Blah, blah, blah. How do I use them? You'll notice that characters, objects, hotspots, rooms, and inventory items all have properties option on the properties grid. I'm out of drink. Select it and click the ... button. Since you don't yet have any custom properties, you'll get a blank window. Click Edit Schema button. It takes you to the schema editor where you can create various properties you want in your game. To begin with, you're presented with an empty list box. So right click. Oh, you got to right click and click Add Property. That's so obvious. Why didn't I think of that? All right, this only applies to hotspots and characters and objects and inventory items. And this is going to be look response. The looking verb response, the player will say. The type is a text and the default value is oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh. Cool. Cool. Okay. If h dot get text property look response isn't an empty string. What's that? Not an empty string. Player dot say that thing. Player dot look dot face. Can I say face hotspot? No. Face location. Mouse dot x mouse dot y block. And the job's done. Theoretically. What if I do this? What if I do string response look response equals nil? There we go. Oops. I pressed the wrong keyboard button. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome. It's good to see you. I have anonymous follows on the channel. Hi there, Old School J, you legend. Cheese fueled, yeah. Cheese and... I just had cheese and wine. Sat down with the family. And the kids didn't have wine, but they ate lots of cheese. And meat and stuff. It was good times. How are you going today, Old School J? I hope you're good, man. The hotspot is wherever Mike is. That's right, Timur. That's right. So I want to just do that. And then I can put this here. Dream Fresh, you legend. What the... That emote is sick. It looks like a Lemmings. A little bit. That's cool as. Sounds lovely. Going good here. I'm just making some dinner. Oh, nice. Enjoy your dinner. So that only should happen, though, if we're in a look type of mood. Which is type 1. Which is totally fine. For demonstrational purposes. And then we can just return here. Because we've done the thing, and then we can just skip doing all these default responses. Proof of concept now. Saw your DM, thanks for that. My music workstation is still in pieces all over my living room floor after the crash. Yeah, but I want to have it back together tomorrow. Have all the pieces now. Oh, good that you got all your pieces. Didn't lose any files, thankfully. That's awesome. Good to hear, man. Good to hear. By the way... You don't need to do like live compositions or anything like that. I was just like, you know, we could talk. It's basically a way for me to avoid doing actual work whilst still doing actual work by talking to you about it, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't have to think as hard if I just talk about things, and like we can just like riff on stuff together, and then you can take that away and like do what you will with it. Basically was what I was thinking. And that way I don't have to like think about this stuff, like compilation errors and how to draw a grape or whatever I need to draw next. There were compilation errors. See output window for details. String is no longer supported. Use uppercase S string. Just what hotspot? Oh yeah, I didn't define any of that. I was like, I should make an enum, and then I didn't make an enum. Enum, freaking what? Clicker. What? Let's say nothing. What nothing? What nothing equals 0? What hot spot? Actually, I can probably not even define the 0. What hotspot? What object? What character? I think that's the... Was that the order? What character? What object? Wait, what object? What inventory? One, 2, 3, 4, right? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, nothing, and then 5. Yeah, right. I don't even know if this is correct. Let's just save it and see if the enum is allowed like that. Cannot declare instance of managed type. Yeah, I thought so. You gotta gotta make those friggin' go to the thing. Hey Proton, good to see you, dude. Legend. Yeah, I'd love to do that. It'd be good to go over some ideas too. I want to have something to show though. Yeah, no problem. I get you. If you wanna keep, we can defer as long as you need. Obviously, I'm not going to launch the game without music, so we can work on whatever we work on. So if I like look at this now, it should have done what I said, but it's not undefined, so it's coming through. It's not undefined. We have to undefine it for it to work. I forgot about that part of it. So you'd have to remove the current hotspot handler, which we would have to do by going to the hotspot and then going to the events and then removing the look event like so, and then do the same to this one. And now our game code will be cleaner, and we can add the custom look responses to it. I see nothing special about it. That's not right. Fuck. Why didn't it work? Oh no. It is a hotspot, man. Hotspot is 1, right? Switch on what? What is 1? Look response is then get the text property from it. From the get at screen XY mouse XY. Look response. Look response. Type 1. Type 1 is look. Look response is not nothing. Player face location, the mouse coordinates. Player say look response. Return. Oh boy, it should totally work. Let's just do this. Display what? No, what %D type %D words %S what type look response. Beep 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 beep. 1 word it cool. It cool. 1 oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Why did it work this time? What did I change? I just put the display in and then it's like, oh yeah, I should work now. What? It cool. Oh my gosh. Okay. I guess it works now. By default, you have no actions, my friend. Nothing to say. Hey, Dragonfax. Inum to you too. All right, and then we can go into the code for this section. The code for room 12. Give me the code for room 12, please. Room 12 code. Please, can I have room 12 code? Worm. No, H-worm. Okay, so we're just going to take these statements, delete them from there, make them no longer exist, and alter the property and then we're done. We are so cool. This is the coolest thing in the world. That you could do in AGS. Probably not, actually. You can do cool things in AGS. Control X. Delete. Save. Edit the properties. Close. Bam. Save. Are you winning, son? Yes, I am. My dad helped me repair this thing we found in the dumpster near the pizza shop. It works. It works. Great. Except the DMCA would be a problem if I turned it on. Good. It twerks. Just got here. What are you coding? Hey there, JVL Piver. Hi. Greetings. My name is Mike. I am making a point-and-click graphic adventure game called... Currently, it's called Day of the Redacted. It is visually inspired by games like Day of the Tentacle and Sam and Max Hit the Road, and I'm having a lot of fun working on it. It is, I just was working on like a little feature so that I don't need to have these like Hotspot 9 look, Hotspot 9 interact, Hotspot 8 pizza look interact. We don't need to do that. Because I'm making life better for myself by doing this. There's this global handler guy, and I'm basically saying like, hey, what happened? Okay, well, if you're clicking on a hotspot, give me the property that I'm going to define and set this value. And if it does that, then we're good. So now I'm going to do up here, I'm going to say enum, type clicker, and I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna say type look, and that's gonna be 1. That starts from 1 as well, right? So I'll say type nothing for 0, type look, type interact, I think it was. What else was there? We had all the types. Let's see. Look, interact, use inventory on. Okay. Look, interact, use inventory on. Look, interact, use inventory on. Look, interact, use inventory on. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Type combine. I'm gonna use the word combine for using an inventory item on it because it's cooler. And then I'm gonna go switch type case blah. Whoops, that's not it. Case type look colon dingo. Whoops, I didn't do that. Whatever. Okay. Like this. I can type. Case type interact. For some reason I can't type today. I blame the cheese. And type combine. I think this is like very unlikely to occur, but it might. Note, we should allow for string replacements so we can say I did not want to combine the %s with this object name sort of stuff. So we'll come up with that later on. Interactions, interacting with objects. We should be able to do this. Wait, no, yeah, interact and okay. So this is the dude. What? Look. What? Hotspot? Oh, wait, what hotspot? Well, hotspot should be 1. I'm just gonna be like pedantic here. Hey Toplin, thanks for the Discord media link. Not really computer, but really something I thought I would never see outside internet. Wow, okay, let's click on that link. Whoa. You own that now? You own this? That's sick. I assume it's not just a bag that says Neo Geo on it. It was $50? What? What's in the bag? That's a mega score, dude. That's insanely cheap. Does it work? Bag, oh, bag only. Okay, yeah, even still the bags, yeah, they're worth a lot, even just the bags. Mega good pickup, dude. It looks like it's got stuff in it. That's so cool. Nothing there? Okay, still cool. All right. The innards are pink? I don't think I've ever seen the inside of one. Ugh. Good to see Oyush as well. Trying to take my jacket off. It's being a pain. Because I'm doing it in a weird way, I guess. Do you reckon I could, like, ask my kids to bring me a coffee? Do you reckon they would do it? And a donut? Oh man, now we're talking. Coffee and a donut? Hell yeah. I could do a donut. Man, I gotta start lifting weights again. I feel too tired all the time. Oh, we haven't actually implemented the whole thing yet. We could do like a player walk to the mouse coordinates as well. For interact. If you ever come to the Bay Area, there's a huge game store called Game Shop downstairs. Literally everything from Pong to modern import stuff, arcade stuff, comics. Really fun place. That sounds sick. I would love to come. I would absolutely love to come there. Yeah, problem is family and responsibilities, you know. But someday, I'll make it happen someday. That's good. Good stuff. Disguise it as family vacation and go out for a bit. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, I've been planning to try and get a vacation over to North America for a while now. But, I don't know. Wife's pretty against it. She would rather go other places, so... We'll see. Maybe I can convince her. The other thing is, I could, like, get a job... a remote working job there and then like have to commute for like, you know, to do certain meetings or something like that once or twice a year. That could be another way to do it. It's a good description too, actually. Oh man, too many good descriptions around here. This one actually might want to have a second response to, like, hey, it's once you know it's locked. But for now we don't have that, so whatever. You always have a place to stay here if you ever make it up this way. Just saying. Oh man, yeah, I would take you up on it for sure if I ever get into the area. I assume you mean if I'm by myself, because I got a family of 5. It's a lot of people. I would book a hotel for sure if I was going to take the family. Yeah, if it's just me, for sure, I'd take you up on that. I just, like, all of this code is just useless. Look how much of this is just like player.say, 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 player.say. It's all player.say. It's all I ever do in here. It's like, what, all this code for nothing. I don't need all this. Look at all this code. And now I can just go object mode, select yon object, and instead of having the look code do this, delete it. Get out of here. And I can just add a property. Look response. Bam. They're lockers. It's classic line. Compilation error. You've forgotten a closing. You forgot a closing brace. I must have screwed something up here. Oh yeah, this looks like its switch statement doesn't close. Wait, what? Wait. Yeah, switch statement didn't close for some reason. Tis beyond my reach. Ah, it's fucked. So that's working, but why does that say it looks alright? Because there's an object? So like some of them work, but the hotspot ones seem to work, but the object ones seem to maybe not work. What hotspot, what object? Hotspot, object, character, inventory. Hotspot 1, object 2, character 3, inventory 5. I mean, that seems right to me. Is it because it's not, like, because it's not an integer? Is it because it's not an integer? That would be annoying. I wonder if it'll break now. The hotspots are working. So look is working on hotspot, but not on object. Correct me if I'm being dumb, everybody. Please don't hesitate to tell me, Mike, you did something dumb. Properties. Look response. Oh, look, it's a squeaky toy. No look defined. I feel like that should do it, you know. I feel like that should do it. I just want my room scripts to not be like 100 lines of this. Because there's not much else that I need to do. Most of the code is like pretty non-interesting stuff. I don't want to just write this all the time. It's annoying. It's annoying having to type player.say something. Player.say something. I just want it to just work, man. Why would the object code not be doing what? Type of interaction. What have you clicked on? Type look. So we know look is working. Let's see. Display. What? %d. Type. %d. %s, I guess, for the string. Oops. I mean, I deleted this before. What? Type. Look response. See. What one? Type 1. Lord Spacehead is my favorite character from a short-lived animated series that got cancelled when they found out the creator was mind-mingled with aliens. Okay, so that's working. Hotspots, great. Looks alright. It just bypassed my thing entirely. It just bypassed my thing entirely. It didn't go... It went straight down to... Looks alright. Son, I am unhappy. Show me how you unhandled it. Type 0? Zeros interact? Am I just... Is that how dumb I am? Hotspots. Look. Interact. Interact is clearly... Look is clearly 1. Interact is clearly 2. What is clearly 1? What is clearly 2? Wait, they changed the type. I mean, damn. Why would they do this? The type changes based on the object that you've clicked on? 013 for characters. 013 for objects. 123 for hotspots. Okay.
Thank God you weren't that stupid.
Is this supposed to be going through the unhandled event handler? If you have other code there intercepting the event, I guess you get the generic handler. No, but yeah, I get what you're saying, but no. This is the generic event handler that I'm modifying. It's a object and we're looking at it. Oh look, it's a squeaky toy. Oh look, it's a squeaky toy. We've done it. Ladies and gentlemen, we've done it. So this one didn't go through that path because I've got the oh look, it's a screwdriver attached through regular means. All right, I think that's going to do it. So we should be able to get rid of our debugs. I'm going to comment them out and leave them there this time instead of deleting them because I deleted it last time and then I had to redo it. So, you know. Once bitten, twice shy, as they say. I can't believe that. Like, why is 1, 2, 3 and 0, 1, 2? No, wait. Oh my god, it's 0, 1, 3? God help us all. One is look at hotspot, but 2-0 is look at object. 2-1, 2-2, 2-3, 2-5, 2-6, 2-7. All I really need though is just like I just want to cut a little bit of my extra work out. So like look at and interact with, often those are just going to be like generic responses. They're very often just things I'm like, whatever, man. I just need the game to like feel like it's alive, so I'm going to say something here. That's basically what it is. All the other ones though, like we can add code for those, because pretty much if there's any like using inventory on a thing, if I want to actually handle that in a meaningful way, it should be fine. And if I just like generic response is fine as well for those. Like, I mean, unless it's like something weird, in which case I probably want to hard code, like not hand code. I probably want to add like specific code for using inventory items on stuff in a general sense. Good to see you, Pi. What's going on, man? Hope you're doing well. Hope Dos Ember's treating you good. Thirsty. Doing good. Enjoying the last days of vacay. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. It's got to be the cheese and wine, right? Oh, man. I'm going to blame that. That's what I'm blaming.
Cheese.
So we can go through and decouple all these generic look responses. Okay, this one's got custom looking, so we'll leave that alone. There's a lot of these are just like, oh, it's a whatever it is. I expected it to not compile just then. I'm just going to look at a bunch of stuff and then some of it will crash, hopefully. There we go, window crashed. What kind of cheese? All kinds of cheese. All kinds of cheese. We had like some smoked cheddar. It was really good. We had some red Leicester cheese. We had some brie. There was a wasabi one. I forget what the type of cheese it is. Had wasabi in it though. It was good. Bush pepper. Good to see you, Holtzy. Yeah, it was nice. And we had like, you know, a few different like deli meats or whatever, you know, those kind of things. It was good stuff. I posted a picture on Discord actually. I can bring that up. We have the power. There you go. That's what we ate. Cherries, strawberries, sun-dried tomatoes, a couple of different types of grape tomatoes, some crackers. It was good times. Honestly, I could eat some more. I ate something off yesterday. I was feeling pretty blur. Oh man, didn't know about that, Jay. I hope you're feeling great today, though. Was there anything else I deleted things for? Was it Pirate Flag, I think? I deleted something for. Yeah, it's also gone. Wonder where the metadata is stored for all these, like, things. Like, can I just go search a file somewhere and, like, find any missing arguments somehow, like missing things? So, like, if I was to define, like, a look on this, you know, what would happen? Is there anything else? See if we can crash it again by looking at everything in the room. Delivered straight from Zolom's Pizza Parlor, one of the best in town. They have the top hygiene rating too. Oh look, it's a squeaky toy. Robot description. Keep hanging in there like a champ, Curtin. It's a good life. It's a nice day for an adventure. It's a nice day during an adventure. This alien has been sighted in the background of many big events across the globe. Weirdly, it's often food guzzling competitions. Thankfully, this is not filled with real lava, like I thought when it was given to me. It's not safe to move a lava lamp while it's plugged in. Oh, look, it's a screwdriver. Whoops, I copied and pasted, oh, look, it's a screwdriver onto the hockey stick as well. My dad helped me repair this thing. We found it in the dumpster near the pizza shop. It works great, except the DMCA would be a problem if I turned it on. If I turn this on, the DMCA will raid the house and break all my stuff and maybe even steal my shoes. There's no saving that pizza, Scunny. I sometimes store important things under there, like sandwiches and dirty laundry. Oh boy, my emergency bed sandwich. I'm not hungry right now, though. I mean, I think we got everything, so that's good. Now room 12 has less code in it. We still got too much code, but we got less code. I gotta replace all these. Hotspot 9. No, I like it there. Oh, Hotspot 9 must be the music poster. Bone to pick. Cool. All right, we deleted like 100 lines of code, maybe. Anything else we can take care of? Doesn't look like it. Looks good. I might go see if I can fix myself a coffee. Everyone post links to your game's Steam pages or itch.io pages or whatever in the chat while I'm gone. Okay? Do it. Please? There's mine. I'll be back in a minute. Hello. I'm back. All right. Now, we're doing pretty well, actually. Not what I set out to do today, but honestly, I didn't really feel like today going through the whole list and doing like the list thing again. So I'm glad I found something to distract myself with. What we have going on now, though, this is something I've kind of wanted for a while, and like I think I might have even lamented this a few times. Like, why don't you just do that? It seems obvious when you have all these objects to be able to have properties like these. So the only thing I guess I would lament now, further lamentations, would be this should just expand internally the way that Walk Point does, for example. See this? So you got X and Y coordinates like this. I would have it do that for the properties as well. And just like that way I don't even have to open up this thing. You know, I can just start doing what I want. But this is good. This is actually very good. We have some like default behaviors that are just easier to interact with now, because we know we're going to want to do like looking at stuff that you don't actually, it's just there to look at kind of stuff. I think that's good. Something else we could do potentially is have like look response 1, 2, and 3 or something like that, and then like we could randomize which one we pick if 1, 2, and 3 are populated. You know, we could do something like that in the future. I got something in my eye, and I've been rubbing my eye, but I think I also like messed up my glasses a little bit while I was rubbing my eye. Also, my eye feels a little bit sore now from all the rubbing. Not good. I don't think I actually got whatever is in there out. So it just continues to irritate. Not a nice feeling. Anyway, we're good now. Oh, we used to have a door look and now it's gone. Okay, good. We'll delete that. This is actually one of the cases where it's like, actually, when you look at it, it should just say it's a door. And then when, like, this should have states. So let's actually get rid of that. The property that we have, the default property, is still there. Might as well just empty it. And we will create one. Because this one's going to be like, bool has player tried door equals false. If has player tried door, else player.say this long thing. Too long. It's not very funny. Probably shouldn't have done that. Player.say the door doesn't even have a lock, but I can't open it. Okay, and then we're gonna do what is it that lets us open it? It's like if we go into room lounge, when we take the rope object, oh good, yeah, very descriptive. Very descriptive. Hey there, Bloody Cactus. Good to see you, man. All right, yeah, this is more meaningful look code than what we were doing before, so I like that. I like that we've made it so that, like, only actual important stuff, like, goes in here. If it's just going to be player.say something, we've got that handled now. And we can do that in every room, which is great. It makes me feel very positive about the direction that we're going now. So we could go start doing that in this room, right? We're in object mode. We click on that object. It doesn't have look code, but we can just go and say look response. That's probably the coolest skateboard in the neighborhood. Do we have look for the tape? We don't. So let's add look for the tape. So much easier than going into the code context. I can do it all here without, like, the context switch of going from this view to the you're in the code view is pretty big. It's a pretty big context switch. You could easily forget what you're doing and get distracted doing something else. So, like, having this all be this way, it's already, like, way nicer. This is a much needed improvement. Duct tape is so versatile. Versatile. How do you spell versatile? Thank you, Shelnov. Thank you. My instinct was right, but I didn't trust my instinct. So versatile. It's not a hard word. I don't know why. Anyway. Hey Elvez, good to see you. What's up? We're doing some we just improved our use of the engine significantly. Undo. There's no undo. That's a problem. Can I press the down? I can. There we go. So there's no look here, but I don't even know. I think that's only used for animation purposes. Let's click on. Oh my gosh. Why does everything freaking move when I click on it? There needs to be like a rule. Like if you click on it, even if you're clicking and dragging, it shouldn't move. You should have to select and then click and drag. You can't select and click and drag at the same time. It's frustrating when you accidentally click on it and like your mouse moves like half pixel and it's like, oh, I better move. Get out of here with that. What a joke. Is this product even actively developed still? No idea. Can you insert variables in those strings? No. I could write some code to allow myself to do that. Right now, it just takes strings. I did write in one particular part of that handler. This part right here. No, we should allow for string replacements, so we can say, I did not want to combine the %s with this object name, sort of stuff, to do if ever. So I may not actually do this, but I've thought about it, at least. You can tell I've thought about it, Bloody Cactus. That's the important part. Right now, we only handle looking at and interacting with generic responses. I just didn't want to, like, the problem I was finding, Bloody Cactus, is that I would have interact and look at stuff would just be like me writing one line, a piece of code that's like, player.say something funny about this. Or player.describe the thing you're looking at things. And it's not fun to have, like, a whole ton of code like that in the game. And now I can even do it for inventory items. So, like, if I look at iData cable, for example, that's an inventory item. It just says, play it or say a computer data cable. Like, having to have code in here for this is stupid, in my opinion. Like, it's just like... I feel like this is bad. When you already have the idea of objects with properties and such, like, it'd be nice if I could just, you know... tag it, and then it will just work, which I can do that now, so it's great. Yeah, all of this stuff could go away if I wanted to now. I'm not going to mess with it because it's like too much stuff, but like for future stuff, if I have like an object in my inventory that I want to look at, I'll just go in and edit the inventory tags. Whoops. So say the hammer doesn't have a look handler, which I think it does. But if it didn't have that, I can just go in here and handle it. So I could just do that now. Like I go in here, I go take that. So that's gone from here. And then I can just go in here and add it in the properties now, which is like a lot smoother operation. Look response, paste, done. So now when I go get the hammer, I should be able to look at it and it will just work. In theory, I haven't tested inventory objects yet. That unfortunately means I need to play like most of the game before I can... before I can test it, because that's like one of the objects is later in the game. I chose it at random. Actually, I chose it because it was the one closest to the bottom of the list, I think. Oh yeah, my jam sandwich. I forgot we did the new graphic. Gee, the sandwich graphic looks good. I gotta redo the hockey stick graphics as well now. That would be good. So the broken hockey stick looks distinct from the not broken version. Sierra, I'm disappointed. You should know that you have to complete your chores before going outside. Now come on back inside and get it done, kiddo. Oh, okay. Why? Why have you done this? Like tears in rain. That's probably the coolest skateboard in the neighborhood. Swap down names. Dang it, looking at it's not working. I bet you because it's an inventory. Because it's an inventory item, it's inside of a GUI, and then GUIs don't go through. I believe GUIs specifically don't go through the unhandled event section, but I'm not sure about that. No, it should. It should go through there. Let me update Screwdriver. I would if I could see the bloody thing. Okay, there you are. I need this to work, so I might as well get it working. Look response should be that. Okay, and then in our global script, really? You can't find what clicker in here, even though it's definitely in here. Also, to make it easier to scroll through this list if there's less I something look. There you go. There's what clicker right there. Don't know why I couldn't find it. Search in this program is broken too. All right. Let's just go like that. Delete that. Oh, it's because it wasn't deleted. So I didn't delete the function. I'm surprised it didn't crash though. It should crash. It might just work. Let's see if it works. We've edited Screwdriver to be part of the crew that does that now, so pick that up, right click on it. So it's what is 5 and its type is 0. So what is as an inventory item, and it's a look command. And Philip's hair must have been very funny shaped. So it is working. Good to know. Hello? Get rid of the debug. So yeah, it works. Such a good way to do things. Actually, I don't even know what I want to do next. I'm feeling super tired. Probably shouldn't have sat down and ate so much food and drink earlier this afternoon. What's next on our list? I don't know. Let's go look at the freaking list over here. So, handle generic messages by checking if there are properties defined for look, interact, handle above for hotspot, object, character. I'm mistyping like every word apparently, but autocorrect's really helping me out. Object, hotspot, object, character, and the other thing. Inventory. Items. If not defined, use generic response. So basically you're now doing generic messages using those things, and we got this. So it's like look, response, and interact response. So that's good. We did, so this is good stuff right here. This day 51 thing. If that's all we did, I'd be happy, honestly. Like, today wasn't... I just needed to get some time in on the game. 12:30 a.m. gonna roll out. Yeah, no worries, dude. Have a good sleep. Have a great sleep. And I hope you get good rest and feel well. Alright, more hotspots and look at comment stuff. So basically done with that. We haven't done floorboards. Visual clutter hasn't happened. Dialogue for using items and solving puzzles, etc. P2. I don't know what that even means. I feel like we've done that. Maybe I mean write the dialogue. So I'm not in the mood to write dialogue right now. Not good dialogue. Sound effects, we can't really handle that right now. Well, we could, but I'm not gonna. Sticky sound, yeah, that's sound. Going sleep sound, sure. Lounge, okay. I feel like we should probably do this, but I feel like we should probably do that. Need more conversation with Aunt Jenny. Yeah, that's pretty important. Oh wow, we really have done a lot. A lot of this stuff is like nothing stuff, or like low priority stuff, or just stuff that I'm definitely going to defer until it's time to do it. Like, you know, writing good dialogue is not straightforward all the time, so add sound effects, okay. When in tied up mode, Calamity is not clickable. No looking or interacting. Maybe I fix it? I don't think I need to fix it. I'm gonna say nah. I'm gonna say nah. Make that a P3. Add a way to interact with stuff in the shed. That could be fun, to go and add some hotspots in the shed. Let's do it. So that's backyard 1. Annoyingly, I have to get rid of all the stuff that's in front of it. Oh, but I don't have to do that. I can just say, hey, don't show objects. Oh, wait, it's an object that has the stuff in it? That's very frustrating. Boom, 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 boom. Hotspots. Export mask to file. The whole doorway is a hotspot? Oh, such a pain in the butt, man. If the whole door is a hotspot, that means I can't do hotspots for the objects. Yeah, this is definitely all like stuff that's hooked up. You can't have hotspots overlap because it's just a mask with different colors in it, basically. I'm now thinking. What I could do is have individual masks for the stuff that's inside the building, but have them all check to see if the door's open. If not, just defer back to the look command that's this one, which is this. So right now it's like it kind of comments on the stuff that's in there a little bit, but you can't comment on the individual items that are in there. So what I have to do is like create new hotspots that exist in this space that cover the exact objects. And I don't see that being a very easy thing to do, honestly. With the current background. I'd have to replace the background, maybe. It was going to be fun, but it's like too much work. And I'm not looking to do work right now. I just want to chill a little bit. More stuff to shed. We could do more drawing. Where's backyard? So we could try and add some more clutter. We've only really added, like, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different things in there. We could add more stuff, right? I think we could add more stuff. What layer is that on? It's on that layer, okay. All right. What else can we put in here? What's an adventure game staple or specific object that we could put in that would like make sense? Generic, like MacGuffins from Graphic Adventures. Maybe the Fate of Atlantis, the stone discs. Maybe I could use this color palette. All right, there you go. We got a stone disc that I drew vaguely from memory. Well, entirely from memory, so it probably doesn't look anything like the actual object, but it's supposed to be an Indiana Jones thing. Maybe it'll look something like that to somebody. That'll be good. I just got that image there for reference. Did you add a skin or custom layout for Asebright? This looks way different than mine. This is just Asebright that I downloaded from Steam. I don't know if I said to dark mode or change the theme at some point. I might have. I guess it's just default dark theme. There's a lot of Fate of Atlantis references in here now. Maybe I should avoid that. I don't know. Might just not be recognizing the mode it's in. Oh, yeah. What else could I put in here? Any suggestions? Adventure game stuff to throw in here? Because right now I'm at like 1, 2, 3 Fate of Atlantis references. 1 Monkey Island, maybe 2 if you count the shovel. 1 Day of the Tentacle. 1 Sam, why did I say Sam Max? That's Mad Dog Williams. 1 Broken Sword. And that's it. Something from the dig. What would I put in from the dig that would make some kind of sense? Broom from Space Quest? Hmm. Can you have it play an ad for Space Quest if you stick it in your head? I'll stick your head in. An ad for Space Quest. I'm not sure if I can do like an ad for Space Quest because it might be a little bit too much pushing into like copyright zone. At the moment, this is all just stuff that's like very referential but not explicit. Don't remember what the dig had in it in terms of inventory objects, except for Boston's PDA. Yeah, what's that called? What's the PDA called? It's not like the pig, is it? The pig is the thing they use to transport the devices, right? Hmm. There's the green crystals. I could put a green crystal in, I guess. What else could we put in? Also, it's good to see you as well, Gaijin. I appreciate the idea. I'm thinking about Space Quest though. There's got to be something from Space Quest I could use. What is in Space Quest? Hmm. Let's say Space Quest 4. Just look at that one and see if there's anything that jumps out at me. The plunger could be interesting. Although, it's almost too generic. Like, what's something that's not generic from Space Quest 4? Space Quest 4 is a good one because it's like they do. You go back to Space Quest 1 in it or whatever. It's time traveling. Skate-O-Rama. I could put just like a Skate-O-Rama sticker or something in there on the wall. Plunger from Space Quest 2, waste paper basket with a fire in it from Space Quest 2, Surveyor's telescope from Space Quest 3, spike from Space Quest 5. Surveyor's telescope might be a good one. Roger's son's personality on a floppy disk. The ladder you jam into your pocket. Oh man. I like the Surveyor's telescope. Let me check that. Let me check what that looks like in Space Quest 3. Annoyingly, searching for Space Quest 3 and telescope are not immediately showing me a telescope. There it is on the left. Okay, I haven't scrolled. I'm not going to scroll. I'm looking on the left for a telescope. Ortega screenshot. Scroll up a bit or bottom right. This? Or this, you mean? It's on this screen. It's been ages since I played this, and I only played it once. So it's on this screen? After a while, two guys will leave, giving you a chance to examine the site. Walk up to the telescope and use telescope. The force beam generator is centered on the moon of Pestilon. You need to disable it before heading to Pestilon. Walk over to the green crate on the right and take detonator. Just behind the crate, take pole. Okay. Gee, it's a low-res screen. So that's the Surveyor's telescope right there. I need a better screenshot. But now I know, I guess, what I'm looking for. I can maybe I can go scroll through the results a little bit. Okay, that's much higher res. Great, this is good. So annoyingly, that's in the way, but I can see it. I can see it now. So it's a very generic looking telescope, honestly. You use it and then take the pole it's on and jump in the lava pit. Wait. To jump the lava pit, right. But this is it here, right? This is the Surveyor's telescope. So I just like copy the color scheme a little bit and redraw it in there. It might generically work, right? This is just EGA blue colors and cyan, dark cyan and black. Let's see. How would I fit it in? Orat on a stick grabber toy? What's an Orat on a stick grabber toy? What is that? What's that even from? Space Quest 3? Really? I don't even remember it. I guess I've only played it once, so, you know. Orat on a stick. Wait. Why does it say that's not confirmed here? Like, is that legitimately what it's used for, to solve the puzzle? I didn't even know. I thought I was being wholly original when I came up with the dinosaur on a stick. The Dino Grabber TM. I didn't realize that I was being unoriginal. I thought this was a great idea. And now I'm not going to be very good at it. Like, I guess it's like just the way it is. But yeah, I already have a dino grabber in the game. I can't just throw one of those in there. It would defeat the purpose. I honestly didn't even think of this. I don't think I used that solution. I must come up with some other solution to get the invisibility belt. Yeah, I guess I could probably try and put the telescope in though. It's just like, it's fairly generic looking, which is good. I'm actually thinking like, how would I fit it in though? I don't know. If I just had like a tripod back here that's like generically tripod-y. There you go, there's a Space Quest type tripod. I think that is Astro Chicken Ball Cap. Oh yeah, Astro Chicken. That's another cool idea. I could chuck an Astro Chicken in. I think I'm somebody might recognize a broom as a Zach McCracken reference, maybe. Symbol of the series, yeah, yeah. I think Mop or even Plunger. I think Plunger is probably the most Space Questy item you could come up with. I think this doesn't really feel right. It's a little too vibrant. I think I need to knock back the saturation on it a fair bit. Let me see if I can do that. Let's see, edit, adjustment, brightness, contrast, hue, saturation, saturation. How's that look? Yeah, I think that slightly desaturated look is better. I think you can still, like, if you know what you're looking at, you'll get it. And if you don't know what you're looking at, it'll just be another object in there, which is fine. Astro Chicken Ball Cap. What are the colors of the Astro Chicken Ball Cap? I want to say it's like a red, white, and yellow or something like that. Maybe with blue brim or something. See, a monolith burger sign or something could be cool. White and red. Weirdly, it's not showing up immediately. I can't see an in-game screenshot of it. I mean, there's a picture of it, but it's just fan art. Where's the where's the screenshot of it in game? I must have scrolled past it, or it's just we didn't get one. We were unlucky. Astro Chicken Flight Hat. There it is. It's not very generic. I guess I could, like, draw it in. Drag this onto another screen for a second. Guess I could hang it on the wall here. Somewhere like about here, maybe. There you go. Fire up the game probably and grab you some screenshots if you want. I have a saves area. No, it's all good. I got it. I love that, but it's pretty obvious what it is. Is it too obvious or is it okay? Do you think, I mean, I can get away with it, right? It's a generic chicken hat. It doesn't have to be the hat, right? It's just generic. You're pretty sure Space Quest isn't the inventor of a chicken hat? Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully you can tell what it is, like when you look at it, you're like, oh yeah, that's a chicken hat. And not just like, what the heck is that blob of pixels? Romgrol, g'day. The eyeball seller for you? Perfect. I'm glad that worked. It was kind of like weird just trying to draw it. I was looking at this reference and like, what would that look like if it was pointing downwards and hanging on a wall? I think I kind of got it. The only thing it's missing is like the nose holes, but I don't think putting nose holes is going to work at this resolution. The nose hole, I guess. I feel pretty good about those things we just added, though. Those are some good, more references. Added 1, 2, 3, 4 references. Starting to get a bit more full looking, which is good. We want it to be full looking. I could definitely stand to add a few more bits in there, but that's pretty solid. Is there something from the Crimson Diamond I could add? I guess the candied almonds, what are they called again? The, something almonds? The bucket? We could put the bucket in. I mean, it's going to be pretty hard to do that. The fish? Fish in a bucket. Just like draw a little bucket here with a fish in it, with a head poking out. I don't know. That could be tough to pull off, honestly. Maybe that's a maybe idea for sure. Certainly a good maybe idea. Hmm. Fish in a bucket. I think it's going to be really tough to pull off in this tiny little pixel space. I'll think about it. I'll think about that one. I think I might actually just call it there on like adding stuff. We don't have to rush through and add everything, but it's good to add a few more references. I think like if somebody looked at this, they'd be like, oh, that might be the Surveyor's thing from Space Quest. That might be the hat from Space Quest. Probably not many people will know what the axe really is, but maybe they'll associate it with something. The shovel, I think, is so generic. Like, there's shovels in, like, so many adventure games. Paint bucket, maybe a few people will get that. This, I think a lot of people will get the chicken. This tripod, maybe people will get. That's a tricky one. The whip, I think people will get, but maybe they will just think it's rope or something else, so. The dial, I'm not sure if that'll work. I don't know. I didn't look at any references for it. I just drew it from memory. But yeah, Indiana Jones thing. Another Indiana. I think this Indiana Jones thing will trigger memories, and that might then go, oh, that's that. This, I think the broken sword thing might be a tricky one. Like, that's pretty detailed, and my pixel art is as detailed as I could make it at the scale it is. I could probably squeeze a bit more detail out of it by adding more colors, but it's like, it's a lot of colors already. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, Jay. You should play it. Broken Sword's great. Fatigue. It's already 5:15. Add more stuff to shed. Done. Look at things in the backyard. We could add all those. I didn't, but yeah, okay. Wow, yeah, again, there's not much to do. Backyard 2. Look at Simon Say stuff. Okay. Interrupt dialogue needs to wait before... Oh, yeah, that's a bug that I gotta work on and try and fix that. Whoopee cushion puzzle will be fun to add. Holy moly, we're actually super close to tying off Act 1 and 2. It's really coming back to, like, polish the art, add the dialogue. Those are the two major things that I can see out of the stuff that's left to do. There's also, like, maybe enhance the puzzles the way it was originally designed to be done, which I'd kind of not done yet. So this is, like, a major one as well, the lemon situation. Yeah, most of this polishing, dialogue, adding sound effects, and updating the graphics. It's just polish and sound and dialogue for the most part. Just that one puzzle enhancement, which I think I'm gonna do. I was not sure about doing this, but I think I will do it. I think I'll do it next time. I think next time we'll tackle that. Yeah, wow. Bug fixes, polish, and sound effects, stuff like that, most part, is what's left for Act 1 and 2. I'm feeling great. That's really positive stuff. That means I think I might actually start focusing on the minigame soon then. I need to get the minigame in. Jay, how do you feel about minigames? Which game would you prefer to compose music for? A shmup or a beat 'em up? Or a soccer barn? Which one do you think you'd like to work on music for the most? It'd be like really chippy. Like the idea would to be sound closer to a Game Boy, you know, sawtooths and stuff like that. Could do any of those. Shmup is probably the closest to your style. Yeah, okay. Shmup is the one that I've sort of like thought about the most as well. It's basically like a 3-phase level or something like that, where you're like space phase, mini boss, and then it's cave phase, mini boss, and then it's like guts and alien lord to finish it. Maybe I'll do some mock-ups for each of those phases and then see how I feel about it once I've done those. I'll just mock up some backgrounds and some enemies and the boss phases, and then implement the game, and then I'll decide whether or not I want to do it or not. Surprise sudden shmup part in Llama Luna, which I love, but a lot of people hate. Yeah, the reason people hate it is because it's like, hey, I was playing this challenging platforming game, and now suddenly it's something else that I didn't sign up for this. Which is what I'm worried about with adding it into this game. to be completely honest, the Sokoban it makes way more sense for this game. But I kind of just wanted to do something a bit more action focused and get... Like, there will be some people who will be into it, and there'll be a lot of people who won't be into it. And I think if you're not into it, I want to just make it a really easy out. So you can basically just skip it. I don't want it to be too challenging, like, you know, it'll be relatively easy. And I'll also have it so, like, on the UI, when you load the game up, it'll have, like, what your upgrades are and all this kind of stuff. Like, it'll look cooler than it actually is, because basically just, like, you won't be acquiring, like, major upgrades or anything throughout the course of playing the game, but it'll look like you can, like, you know, like RPG mechanics or something like that on top of the shmup. So there's, like, permanent upgrades for your ship and money to spend and all that kind of stuff. I actually could turn that into a puzzle. Actually, now that I think about it, I could turn it into a puzzle where it's like, when you start, the ship's configured poorly for the level, and you can, like, reconfigure your ship to solve the puzzle. And once you've configured it correctly and loaded the level, it'll then pop up and say, hey, you've solved the puzzle, like, click here to skip. But the click here to skip button won't come up unless you configure your ship right. That way it's still a puzzle, so puzzle mechanics fans will be like, oh, cool, and shmup fans will be like, oh, cool. Problem with that is I'd have to implement the ship configuration changes that you make. I will think about this. I'm gonna write it down. Played some cool puzzle shmups on Itch, even a turn-based light deck building thing that had shmup graphics but didn't need reflexes. Yeah, I don't want to go fully down that route. I want it to be just actually a shmup. But if you don't want to do the action section of the game, then you just click the skip button once you solve the puzzle. That way it's still a puzzle, so people will still be like, hey, that's interesting. I had some ideas there. Hi there, coding in any ideas for those great Mario games you played last night? Maybe a log or, you know, yeah. That was funny. That was so funny. Like, the opportunity to make the children read aloud phrases that children probably shouldn't read aloud was weird, being that it's a DOS game about Mario. Although I guess the vernacular might have changed a little bit over the definition of some of those words might have changed a little bit over the years. You should things with major and minor things. Yeah, I should things with major and minor. What do you mean? Was there a word or two missing, Ayush? I don't even know what got clipped. If you go here, shouldn't it go to... Oh, it is. Wait. Yeah, I guess so. Cool. It goes to... Oh. Yeah, okay. Cool. Anyway, let's see. Videos, clips... I haven't even done featured clips properly. I'm so bad.
The word hid to make. Show me the word hid to make this sentence go with the picture. You found nut. Mario, nut in the log. Show me the word.
Oh, right. It's running at like 1.5x. I gotta slow it down. It's funnier that way.
Word hid to make this sentence go with the picture. You found nut. Mario, nut in the log. Show me the word.
It's still funny. Oh, man. What else did we... Man. Whoa, hello. What else did we find?
Bowser got Iggy Iggy. Luigi got up. Luigi is mad at
Why? Because he wanted Icky Iggy to sit on him? With the mug?
Luigi ran to get.
Why? That's good. That's good. What's this one? I had the sword drawing animation going so I didn't die. Oh. Got that going for me. Yeah. God damn it! What's this? No. It's more akin to like a RTS. Oh, we both just saying no at the same time. Okay. That's all. I mean, okay. That's all. I mean, okay. That's all. What? Who clipped this? PP for Peach. Okay, I get it. I didn't get it at the time, but I get it now. I get it. I didn't get it at the time. Stop repeating myself. Oh, man. There's a lot of clips. So I just click on videos. It's got featured clips. Ask Jack about murder. Why is that a featured clip? This is a featured clip. This makes sense to be a featured clip. This is awesome. Look how good this looks. This dude just carving the skeleton dude, carving the Stone of Night into the stone, and then he gets crushed to death by the rest of the name of the game.
Can't hear anything, but that was an amazing intro.
Amazing intro, I agree. Clip the one of you assessing your life. Wait, I missed it? I gotta go back and look at that one. Hang on. Life assessments. Where's that one? Mike assesses his life. I didn't even notice that. Okay.
I guess I'ma go fishing.
Can't believe I'm playing Go Fish. What the hell is going on with my life?
Okay.
I'm not even playing it with my kids. It's just by myself here on the internet in front of a bunch of people that are awesome.
That is pretty funny.
It's pretty funny.
Stop it!
It's pretty funny.
I hesitate to click on some of these, honestly. Let's go. What else is... Do I have to... am I supposed to, like, actually feature them, or what? Or is it just like, hey, these are popular clips, so we'll feature them for you? I don't think I've gone in and said, this is featured clip. This one's hilarious. Got so many views.
The size of those... Wow. Look at the size of those knockers.
Indeed.
Yep. Yep. So what's this one?
Ask Jack about murder. Who knows what happened to Margot? I haven't found this out yet.
Oh, okay. I was just trying random stuff. Okay.
Nobody knows about this yet. Whoops. I just thought, you know, there's got to be a murder mystery at some point, right?
Good. That's not bad. I'm very easily amused, apparently. That's fine. Don't see the point of having an unfeatured clip. That just means it'd be hidden. Yeah. I either feature or delete mine. You can turn off featured clips and then it's agnostic. I see. If you clipped it yourself, then the feature checkbox on by default. Oh, okay. I might have clipped that one myself. I did. No, wait, I did not. I clipped that one, but not all of these. Okay. So this one's clipped by me, probably because I was like, Julia, I was talking to Julia about bugs in the game, and I sent that one to her, I think, and now it's a popular clip for some reason. And this one I clipped because it's cool.
Mommy, give me Bart! Yep.
We were talking about cool video games, obviously. Cool. Anyway, I'm easily distracted, obviously. This is a good idea to turn the action game into a puzzle. The problem with it... Where's my music? I'm pressing the function play button, but it's not functioning. There you go. The problem with this is, like, I'd have to actually implement stuff. Which I guess I could just make the stuff, like, really dumb. Like, and only have, like, one combination that's actually usable. Yeah, maybe I could try and figure that out. It just means I have to actually implement stuff in the game, so it's like it's really bad. But then, like, somebody who's good at a shmup would theoretically be able to beat it with the wrong configuration, and if they do, they get a freaking achievement, right? And if you're like bad at shmups like me, then you need to do the right configuration to be OP and just like fly through it easily. And if you just don't want to engage with the action part, you just click the skip button once you've got the right configuration. A clip of me crunching a chip into the mic and staring at the screen is my second or third most popular. Nice. That's good. That's good. There's a great sequence break in Quest of Glory 4 where you're introducing yourself to someone and they immediately go into rant about getting vengeance for someone who's still visible in the town. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I think soon I will start working on this. I might even work on like some ideas, concepts offline just to like get the ball rolling. I'm not going to be able to stream as much during the week this week, obviously with the job being what it is. So game dev streams will be lower priority, unfortunately. But that does mean like if I do squeeze in a little bit of work offline, I'll show it when I get onto the stream the next time. So you won't miss too much in terms of production. But yeah, I'll think about this stuff and see if we can do something. It'd be fun to implement all this and make it a really fun. I want somebody who likes shmups should play this and go, oh, that's cool, a little bit easy, but cool. And like think like, oh, that's cool, I want to play more of that game. I want people to come away from playing this game saying, I wish I could play more of that shmup. That's what I would like to see happen. I want to make it that good, basically, because I find a lot of action games in old adventure games are terrible, like the action sequences, like Space Quest, for example, where you've got to like dodge rocks and stuff. It's like, it's just needlessly difficult, and the controls are bad, and the mechanics, like everything feels like not responsive. The controls aren't responsive or interesting to use. I want to make a shmup that feels good to play. Tight controls, you know, stuff like that. Nobody wants to play more skimmer sequence. Exactly. It's no fun. I'm right here, you know. Stop talking about me like I'm not here. What? What? I can see the quote marks, so I'm not sure what you're quoting. I'm confused by that. Anyway, that was good. That was a good dev stream. Nice short one. Actually, it was 3 hours, but only it feels like a short one because I didn't do very much active because my brain too tired. I think I'm going to skip streaming tonight, honestly. I don't wanna, but I think I might have to. What's DOSember.com look like right now? Events. Okay. So we update that to the 14th. So Pizza Worm will be on the 14th. Along with Ski or Die high score submissions. I wonder what kind of submissions have been made. I don't know if there's been any Skyroads submissions. So if you guys like can play Skyroads Christmas edition, please make a submission. I'd love to see some submissions on that form. Yeah, it's currently empty. Old School J, I'm speaking to you. Oh, in reference to sequence breaking Quest for Glory. Oh, okay. Yeah, Old School J and G-Funk. Submit Skyroads Christmas Edition times, please. I beg you. Currently practicing Pizza Worm, but sure. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Tried Skyroads Christmas yesterday, but it was too tight to beat one map. We'll get a time in ASP. Thank you. When does Skyroads close? I think the cutoff date is 21st. No, wait. That's when it is. Cutoff date is the 18th. Qualifier submissions end on the 18th. So you've still got 10 days to get a decent score practiced in. And honestly, I'll accept late submissions, especially if I'm low on submissions. It'll be great to see the event again. And we will do like a warm-up heat, because I know last time we did it, I didn't really give people a chance to like warm up on stream and stuff like that. And this time we'll do a heat, which won't really qualify anything. It'll just be like, okay, now you're warmed up. It's time to go. You got a scavenger hunt in the bag, so I can focus on other things now. Nice. The scavenger hunt's a great idea. I'm really glad to see that going ahead. Spidersoft kickoff pinball leaderboards are open too. Excellent. Yeah, I gotta make a post about like community run events For the DOS Ember Cup events, we're only doing 4, and like, you know, winners will get a prize. We've kind of tried to decide that. We haven't announced it anywhere, but we would like to give out prizes, like physical awards kind of thing. So we'll see. We'll see. A lot of people are on at the moment. A lot of these are not loading stream previews. I wonder why. We might be hitting our limits on Twitch API. I'm not sure what's going on here. I think some people forget to remove the tags, which is totally fine. Like, people are going to forget sometimes. But sometimes I don't know, I go onto the front page and I'm like, what's going on? Fun fact, I've never played Skyroads. Oh, wow. Good luck, G-Funk. Good luck. I'm sure you can do it. Wrong side. I didn't post a link to it. I gotta update it, I guess. That's just a hole. There's a lot to learn. It's all about memorizing, like, the tracks, basically. There we go. Track 1 clear. BlueMoon.ee? I'm not sure if that's it. I know it is Blue Moon. You just search for it. Skyroads Xmas. If you search for that, it should come up. I missed the refueling point. I didn't need it, apparently. Nice. There you go. Whoops. Damn it. I missed it. So this one's like the first trick that they pull on you. It's the last track of the first world. And it's a very neat, nasty trick. Oops. They basically make it so that you lose control of your vehicle. keep on missing the jumps. So you need to hit that thing that I just hit, but you also then need to jump off of it and redirect very quickly. Otherwise you run out of resources before you finish the level and die. Caught you out last night. Yeah, it's a real trick. So all you need to do to qualify is finish the first three first three tracks. The whole race is just the first 3 worlds, which is 9 tracks, which I feel like is going to be pretty good. Yeah, that's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to learn that part. Anyway, that's Skyroads. So yeah, it's a pretty fun game. That's the challenge for you if you want to participate in DOSEmber Challenge this year for the live race. But yeah, I think I don't know if I'm gonna take the night off or not. I don't know. Qualifying is only the first 3 maps. Yeah, if you've got that down, you can just get a clip and a highlight or whatever and submit it, and then yeah, no, just the first 3 tracks. If you go to I did try and spell it out, but I know it's confusing because it's worlds and tracks and they're 2 different things. Where is it? DOSEmber Cup events. Okay. The challenge, the format, qualifying spots. I wrote it in here. I'm sure I wrote it in here. Oh, here it is. It's like, it's not very... Maybe I should make this a bullet point. Where is it? First 3 tracks. First 3 tracks. It's right here. Qualifier submissions must complete the first world. First 3 tracks. Click here to submit. Submit your highlight by December 18th to qualify. Yeah. I really wanted to have parallax scrolling with the road that like goes on the screen like that. I actually thought about using like CSS transforms and like recreating the track so that it would like be full 3D as you scroll. But I gave up on that because I was like, I basically made this page in like 20 minutes or something like that. I made it real quick because I needed to have... I didn't know that... I kind of like vaguely knew that Sonneveld and MZizzy were making NeoCities pages, but I didn't realize I was like full on like putting everything, all the details on there. And so I was like, oh gosh, okay, I got to do that too. So I quickly slapped this together. I don't even know if it all makes sense. I don't love it, actually. It's hard to... I find this font hard to read. But it looks thematically, it matches the other pages, which is the main thing. I guess this one's pretty straightforward, actually. This is a lot more easy to consume information on. I should have done something like this. The pizza worm in that one, yeah, much easier. We're going to get a lot of last minute submissions for Pizza Worm. People are going to push it right up to the end. I like this. The DOS is like that. That's pretty good. Hollywood actor. That's going to be a hard one to find in a DOS game. Needs more blink tag. Yeah, it does. Check out the Scav leaderboard. Oh, nice. I have to go open this Discord channel. Where is it? Where's the Scav channel? Oh, there it is. Oh, wow, you've been posting a lot in there, G-Funk. Nice work, dude. That's a lot of clips of yours. That's awesome. We should have like style points for like finding the best delicious meal or the best Hollywood actor or whatever. Anyway, this is all DOSEMBA stuff. This is not really game dev related. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me. I do appreciate it. I guess hopefully I'll be a little bit less lazy next weekend. This weekend was too full of events, like family stuff that we were doing and whatever, so I couldn't really fit in a proper game dev stream this weekend. Oh wow, Shinjin Men, thank you very much for the raid. I'm just about to end the stream, but I appreciate the raid nonetheless. I was going to clip Pixelated Hollywood Actor from Quest of Glory 2, but on the same stream we played Tech War. Oh yeah, perfect, perfect. DOSEMBA Scavenger Hunt, that's right. Yeah, go check out DOSEMBA.com and click on the DOSEMBA Cup events link in the top of the page. And then you can find the DOSEMBA Cup events that are ongoing. You also join the Discord and have a look in there. That we got stuff posted there too. I just realized how my hair looks today, and that's crazy. Anyway, we're done with game dev. I'm gonna go rest. I don't know if I'm gonna stream tonight on the other channel. I might not. I might just rest. I feel pretty exhausted. I'm more exhausted than I thought I did when I came and sat down to start the dev stream. I was just like, I need to do some dev this weekend. Next weekend, I'm gonna try and make sure my weekend is clear so I can focus on dev for the whole weekend. It'll be sick. It'll be awesome. I bet you can figure out why your message got held there by Automod, Old School J. I bet you. I'll give you one guess. Thursday would work if you're still looking at game dev then. I'm trying to finish rebuilding my workstation right now. Yeah, so that would be Thursday in my time zone and in the evening in my time zone. So it might actually not work for you, but I'll DM you as well. Like, I'll reply to your DM and we'll work it out. Yeah, we'll try and work that out. It might be your Wednesday, or it might be like Thursday morning in the AM for you, like 2 AM or something ridiculous. I don't know. I can't remember what our time zone shift is like. It's pretty awkward though. Yeah, we'll figure it out. What's the time for you right now, Jay? Because it's nearly 6 here, nearly 6 PM, and I'd probably be able to start no earlier than about 9:30, which is like, I guess, 3.5 hours from now. $11 PM on Saturday right now, so like 3 hours from now will be basically 2:30 in the morning for you to start on a Thursday, I think. So that might be awful for you, actually. Unless I skip the GOG stream. If I don't do the GOG stream, then I could start about now. Let's talk about it offline and we'll work it out. It'd be good to have that conversation on the channel and like record our conversation for posterity and for learning and reference in future. So like talking to a composer who is familiar with game development and stuff like that, and talking about like what we want the music to be like, all those kind of things. Something I want to capture, because like everything we talked about last time was mostly offline, or like just a few chats, like me talking to text chat you. So it'd be good to do it live and get that captured for people to see, I think. Sounds good. Awesome. Yeah, we'll work it out. All right. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate it. I'll see you again soon. Bye. I pressed the wrong button, so that wasn't very effective. Bye.